What's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to show you a sure-proof way to never receive a late payment on your credit report. My name is Shane Phillips, CEO of Right Way Capital Solutions, and I help people achieve their financial goals through credit education and credit repair. I also show people how they can leverage their credit to attain cash flowing assets such as real estate, trucks, or starting the business of their dreams. Now, one of the most detrimental things to a person's credit report and credit score is receiving a late payment. A late payment can drop you anywhere from 40 to even 100 points sometimes, especially the higher credit score that you have, the more affected one late payment on your credit report will be to your score. Now, this is something we want to avoid at all costs. Payment history is worth 35% of your overall FICO score, so we want to continue to have 100% on-time payment history. We don't want to have any late payments that will throw us off track. Now, this is going to be the way in order to assure that you never receive a late payment on your credit report. Now, the first thing is going to be getting credit monitoring. Let's put this down here. Now, credit monitoring is going to give you the ability to see what exactly all three bureaus are reporting on your credit report at any given time. Now, credit monitoring is not Credit Karma. Please don't confuse that as true credit monitoring. You want to be able to get all three bureau reports, the data that they are reporting on your credit reports, again, at all given times. You know, there are a lot of services that will provide that for you. You'll get updates every 30 days. You can even get updates when there have been changes on your credit reports so that you're aware of anything that's going on. And if there's any fraudulent activity, you'll be aware of that. Now, the reason you need credit monitoring is because every bill that you have is not necessarily going to report on your credit reports. Now, things such as a utility bill, things such as your rent, cell phone bill, everyday things that we have that are just a part of our lives, when we make on-time payments for those don't actually affect our credit. Things that actually do affect our credit will be things such as a credit card, an auto loan, if you have a mortgage. Those type of things are actually reported on your credit reports, and getting a true credit monitoring service will show you exactly what those items are that are reporting on your credit report that you need to be aware of. We need to make sure we don't have any late payments on these whatsoever. Now, once we figure out what exactly the items that are on our credit report that we need to be aware of if we were to receive a late payment, this is going to be the hack in order to ensure that you never get that late payment. That thing is going to be auto pay. Auto pay is going to be your absolute best friend. If you have credit cards, like for instance myself, I have 8 or 9 credit cards right now, still going out and receiving more funding. But for every card, I have those accounts set up on automatic payment to pay the minimum amount due every single month. So no matter what, I know I'm going to receive, no matter what, I know I'm never going to get a late payment, because on that due date, the minimum balance is going to be paid, satisfying the debt that I owe to that creditor for that prospective month. Now, that exact same method that I'm using for credit cards, or that you use for credit cards, you can use that across the board. You can set up auto pay on an auto loan, that they would automatically draft the amount that you have on your installment loan to pay every single month on a certain date so that you never get past that due date. Same things for any other account that is going to be on your reports. You want to make sure you set up on auto pay so you never have to worry about missing a late payment. Now, we know life happens. Let's say you get into a jam and things are kind of tough, and you think you may be in fear of not having enough money to satisfy an auto draft or automatic payment to fulfill that account. In that case, the thing that you want to do is you want to pick up the phone and reach out to that creditor. Again, let's say it's a credit card company, or you're paying off an auto loan. If you have established a really good relationship with them, in most cases, they will work with you. They understand that, again, your credit is very important. And again, if you lay out a solid case, let them know that you are aware how important your account is with them, and you don't, this is not something that you plan on continuing in the future. Ask them for an extension on the due date. Ask them for forbearance or something of that nature, so that they're not going to report that 30-day late to your credit report, and you're not going to take that hit that may prevent you from achieving your financial goals later on in the future. Now, again, just to summarize, the two things that you want to do in order to ensure you don't get a late payment on your credit reports, you want to get true credit monitoring, and then you also, so that you know what's on your credit reports, and then you also want to set every account that's on your credit report to auto pay. Now, if you have any questions about your credit reports or you're looking to improve your credit to achieve your financial goals, feel free to shoot me a DM or schedule your free consultation at the link below or the link in my bio. I look forward to hearing from you soon. I'll see you guys on the other side.